Dr. Noe, tell us a little bit about yourself and which office you're seeking.
Michiel Noe. I'm running for City Council District 5. I am a physician on the east side, have an office over on George Dieter. I've lived in District 5 now for about 15 years.
What do you think are the most pressing issues for your district?
Right now is taxation. Right now everybody is tightening their belts, and we got to make sure that the city sees that and responds to it and lives like we're living right now.
What's your plan to alleviate that situation?
Well, you got to hold the line. You have to find out exactly what is essential, what we really need, and what the voters really want. And for that, you'll find funding. Otherwise, it's going to have to be put on the back burner. If we can't afford it, the voters don't need it. If it's not essential, and it's not something that we want to ask the taxpayers to fund.
If elected, what would be one of the first things that you do?
One of the first things I'm going to do is try to eliminate waste that I've seen. And one of those, excuse me. One of those that I've seen, it has to do with flow control. Flow control, to me, the way it's presented to the city, I don't think is economically sound. With what they're doing right now, I think that there's money's being wasted. Our tax dollars being wasted right now. One of the first things I'm going to do is look into that, trying to work on flow control to make it, number one, legal, and number two, cost effective. The city has a right for flow control. It just needs to be done in a cost-effective, legal, reasonable way.
If you had an opportunity to talk to voters in your district, what would you tell them would be the reasons to vote for you?
Well, because I think I have the skills and the training in solving problems, perhaps in a little bit different manner, like I spoke today, the way a physician looks at it. I think that would bring a new type of rationale to City Council to look at issues in a different way. And I think that in a better way than is being looked at them right now, where I think that incomplete information or some issues are being voted on under just after emotional responses from certain special interest groups, things like that. I think that you can't go forward with any kind of decision until you look at all ends of it, both the risks, benefits, and alternatives. And until you understand all of that, you really shouldn't be pushing for a vote either way.
Last question I have for you. The city recently decided to get rid of some of the polling places. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I really don't like any sort of intrusion into limiting people's ability to vote. Does that take away really from people's ability to vote? There's a lot of places to vote. There's a lot of time to vote. People who act responsibly, they can get to the polls in almost every sense. So I don't think that it's really going to affect that many people. Those people that had a polling place taken away, you think they're not going to vote now? They're going to vote. Now, the timing of it and everything could have been better, I think. I think that it makes the city look bad. I think that they're trying to achieve exactly what they say they're trying to avoid. I think that a lot of people are going to accuse them of trying to manipulate the vote, just like they're trying to accuse certain groups.
Alrighty, thank you.
You bet.